Hello everybody, my name is Christian Chapa and I'm a realtor here in San Antonio. I work with Pequeño Real Estate. It's a private firm and I like to think that we specialize in working one-on-one with our clients. Pretty much what I want to talk to y'all about, some obstacles that I've seen lately with my clients is that when they're buying a home, most of them don't know what kind of cost goes into buying a home. So what I went ahead and broke down the cost into two subgroups, one being the upfront and closing cost. Pretty much upfront cost is made up of the appraisal, inspections, option periods, and the earnest money. And the closing cost is made up of just two subcategories, which is your closing cost and your down payment. So the earnest money is pretty much a security deposit that goes into the home, buying the home, and that can range anywhere from $500 to about 1% of the loan. Pretty much the higher a earnest money is, pretty much determines the buyer's motivation to buying the home. And so you have the earnest money and then you have the option money. Both monies are due at the moment the contract gets executed by both parties, when they're in agreement by both people, the seller and the buyer. So the option money is used to go ahead and protect the earnest money. So your initial investment, it is protected. The option money can range anywhere from $10 to about $200 depending, but usually market standard is about $10 a day. And so you're going to go ahead and pay the $100 and the standard $1,000 for the earnest money. And during the option period, that's one of the protection periods that we have on the contract. Pretty much you are able to back out of the offer within those first 10 days just in case the inspection doesn't come out well. As far as the inspections go, you are not required but recommended to do so. Pretty much inspections run you anywhere from $375 to about $550. Remember, you have this point in time during the option period to still back out, and you have no penalties. You're still saving that earnest money. Another expense, like I said, is going to be your inspection. But after we have the inspection, after everything looks good on the inspection, we proceed into what is known as the appraisal. Pretty much the appraisal is going to have to be ordered by a lender. Most lenders do require the appraisal cost up front, but some also include it at the end as part of your closing cost. An appraisal will go ahead and determine the value of the home. If the value of the home is less than where you are buying the home, then you go back and renegotiate, or you can also back out of the contract just in case no negotiations take place. You are able to back out and still get your earnest money back. So we're still protecting that initial investment. Keep in mind that the earnest money will always be applied to your closing costs at the end of the transaction. Getting to closing costs, you do have, like I said, your closing costs and your down payment. Pretty much your down payment, it is about 3.5% standard for a loan, and so that can be about $3,500 on a $100,000 home. In this case, we do have a program that gives you 5% of down payment assistance, obviously if you do qualify for it. Closing costs, it is just a summary. Well, it's pretty much comprised of your prorated HOAs, prorated taxes, and your home insurance, as well as lender fees and title fees. Obviously, it is best to talk to your lender about the fees that go into your loan, but this is pretty much a compromise of that.